Yeah, so after that, then there's a few other nutrients that I would take. The next one would probably be magnesium.
Okay.
It seems to be that's another one that most people are deficient in, and it's hard to get in through the food. Green leafy veg is higher in magnesium. Funny enough, chocolate, without the sugar, the real cocoa, very high in magnesium as well. But other than that, very hard to get in the full amounts of magnesium. Most people don't get in enough.
And there's different kinds of magnesium, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
there sure is.
which one should we be prioritizing?
So magnesium, yeah, can come in different forms. Now, the magnesium that I recommend is what's called a chelated form. Now, chelated means they add it to an amino acid, like a protein, so that you absorb it. Because if it's just like, for instance, magnesium oxide, the absorption rate is awful. Like you're talking 4%. You may as well not take it. Now, it is good as a diuretic.
I was just going to say that. Is that just because your body's not processing it, so it's just...
I think the mechanism is slightly different from that, but you're not absorbing it, and it does help. Like if you're constipated, magnesium oxide is your friend. It's literally sold as a diuretic. So that's fine, but if you, from the point of view of getting in the magnesium, the nutrient into your cells, which is so important for metabolic health, really important, then you want one that you actually absorb. So, I mean, citrate is better, but I love the chelated form. The one that I have is magnesium glycinate.
Okay.
So that's really, really good, and the absorption rate's much, much better. And I obviously you can get it in capsules. I like to take things in powder form a lot if I can, because then you're not just swallowing loads and loads of pills. You just mix it in, you drink it, it's easy, and that's pretty cool.
Can you talk a little bit about the function of magnesium in the body?
Yeah.
Why it's important?
Yeah, well, I mean, almost every cell needs magnesium for really good metabolic health, and it's linked to all sorts of health benefits. Even from muscle cramping, it can kind of calcium kind of tends to contract the muscle. Magnesium helps to relax it. So again, very good for, because again, if everything is too tight, that's not great even from a metabolic health perspective. So that's one of really good function. But again, even for just general metabolism, you're going to need magnesium. So it's just one of those like really sort of basic minerals that we need for so many things to do with health. So, and I would recommend, roughly speaking, about 200 to 300 milligrams. Now, you got to watch for the actual amount of magnesium that you're going to absorb versus just how much you're taking. There's a big difference. So that's definitely the next one that I would go for is magnesium after the fish oil.
Yeah, and I know like we have Element drinks. Those are really popular right now. It's magnesium, sodium, potassium. Is something like that enough? Is that the kind of magnesium we're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, but there's only a very small amount of magnesium in that. I love Element, obviously, but, you know, sodium, it could be 1 gram, but I think magnesium, I should look at the label, but I think it's only like maybe 60 milligrams.
Okay, so it's more so prioritizing the sodium intake.
Yeah, but it's good because there is this sort of, you know, when you're taking minerals, it's good to take take them combined like that. There's a bit of a synergy effect, so I guess that's why they put them in there. But I would go beyond that in general for health. So this would be, I mean, these are the type of things I would take instead of taking a multivitamin. So